What's going on, everyone? This is the opener going into Carnivore Day 28 and going into part 4 of the Fat documentary. I'll see you guys in the video. What's going on, everyone? Today is March 28th, going to day 48 Carnivore Diet, and this is going to be part 4 Fat documentary. Let's get into it.
Was different back in the 1940s and 50s.
40s
If you
and
had
50s.
French fries, they were made from rendered animal fat, basically beef tallow, which was a better way to cook
Animal
junk
fat.
food. So even our junk food was better
Not that
in the
vegetable oil crap.
1940s and 50s and 60s. It wasn't until we got to the 1950s where people started to become more prosperous.
Got food, economy's doing good, people eating.
And all this stuff, and more sugar, and processed foods came from everywhere.
Processed food.
It really happened in 1955 when one of the most popular presidents of our time, Dwight D. Eisenhower, had a heart attack.
News of President Eisenhower's sudden illness, described by his doctors as coronary thrombosis, came as a severe shock to us all. Films of President Eisenhower made just before his heart attack the dramatic evidence of the suddenness of the illness
Filming, playing golf, having a good old time.
Eisenhower's heart attack struck at a time when he was close to the zenith of his prestige at home and abroad. It follows that the president's illness is of vital concern to the entire world.
Well, if he could die, what could happen to me?
You have to understand, this is a period in the 1950s when America is in a complete panic about the rising tide of heart disease.
Before that, we never thought about heart attacks. We never thought about health and fitness. We didn't think about the food we were eating. No one back in the 1950s knew what their cholesterol score was, much less even knew what the word cholesterol meant.
Medical textbooks tell us that cholesterol is a white compound, somewhat soapy to the touch, and is distantly related to alcohol.
It is no alien poison to be avoided by man at any.
Okay, so let's read that again. Medical textbooks tell us that cholesterol is a white compound, somewhat soapy to the touch, and is distantly related to alcohol. It is no alien poison to be avoided by man at any cost, but an important element in the human body's chemical machinery. It is an exact of nerve tissue, for instance, and a raw material for the production of several known hormones.
Cholesterol is a kind of a fat-type molecule that's in all of our cells,
30 trillion cells.
Cholesterol is actually so important to the body that it actually makes the majority of cholesterol that's in your blood right now. Most of the dietary cholesterol you eat will go through you, and very little actually gets absorbed. And of that cholesterol you find in the blood, most of it was made by your liver.
It is an essential of nerve tissue, for instance, and a raw material for the production of several hormones, bile, and a form of vitamin D. It is found naturally in the blood, and also often in the walls of arteries and other blood vessels.
If you eat more cholesterol, your body will make less.
So let's pause that right there. If you eat more cholesterol, your body will make less. So that means every single time you think your cholesterol's high, or you think the trans fat, look at back. So when that happened to Eisenhower, no one was really thinking about their diet. No one was thinking like, oh man, maybe I should have a salad tonight, or maybe I should do this. No one, everyone was just living their lives. Everybody was enjoying life. Everybody was, thinking about the future and just the war's over, the economy's going up. Everyone was worrying about jobs, and we started to mass produce foods, and like everyone was happy. So of course, when everyone's happy, that's when like the fast food industry started to pick up. People were just thinking of faster ways to get products out, trying to think faster ways to get stuff going and moving. And like I always say, you can't blame one single person. But with Eisenhower happening, it was a shock to the world. And unlike nowadays, how everyone has their mixed feelings with the president, everybody couldn't believe that the president could just die from his diet. Besides the fact that he smoked, God knows how many packs of cigarettes a day, but it's just something that sparked reality. Same as going on right now with this virus. This virus right now everybody's just guessing. I mean, there's so many different guesses on what to do. There's no real known cure. I mean, everybody's coming out with their own ideas. God knows what's happening still in China today. God bless, and I hope the people of Italy, get, because I mean, I can only imagine what they're going through. And I mean, America right now is just getting worse, and we still don't really understand what's going on. But this virus does not care about your diet, how much you work out, your race, your color, skin. It doesn't care. It's just doing what it's made to do, plain and simple. Wherever it came from, whatever its origin was, it's doing what it's made to do. But like I said with this, if you eat more cholesterol, your body will make less. So that means at one point in time, till 1950s, we were eating the right amount of cholesterol. And then somewhere along the lines, after President Eisenhower, that's when people started questioning everything. So let's continue.
Eat less, your body will make more, which makes it very interesting that it was so maligned in the past few decades.
Heart disease had been
rare
in the early 1900s and has really risen since the late 1920s.
20.
It is number one killer disease by the 1950s.
We took a collective gasp in this country. We didn't want to have another president die in office.
Just imagine your president not being in the Oval Office for 10 days and he's in debt.
Besides, this guy was very popular. People wanted to find out what caused it. Could it have been his diet? And if so, what was he eating and how can we change it? This is also the time when the media was more prevalent.
So listen to this. This is when the media started getting really into politics. We all know how well that works out today.
I see we're trying a new experiment this morning. I hope it doesn't prove to be a disturbing influence.
Disturbing influence. The news just hanging out everywhere. Questioning doctors.
The power of media. You can't really tell that story without telling the story of
Opie Winfrey.
It was 1993, and by happenstance, I was put up for an appearance on Oprah. And he didn't come on the next day. They were looking for younger men who were dating older women.
This is a personal story he does when he actually was on the Oprah Winfrey Show, in her heyday, when she just started rising to fame.
No, you have to do it. It'll be great for your career. So they fly me to Chicago, and I get to the green room. I was introduced to a woman named Doe. The theme of the show was younger men who were dating older women.
Older women have the courage to live their dreams and fulfill their fantasies and live their lives exactly the way they wanted to, including dating younger men.
Doe said that I would have to pretend that I was dating her. And I said, what are you talking about?
My guests today, they're all members of a provocative new kind of dating.
Wow, this is like a very old clip.
I would not go on stage and lie.
I think you could probably find this clip on YouTube.
Next to Doe, but I would not say that we dated. I quickly realized that I'd been bamboozled.
Bamboozled, I love that word.
As her boyfriend.
I'd like you to meet Vinny Tordridge. He's a Beverly Hills fitness expert. He's hot, sweet, he loves women, and he's emotionally accessible.
Get on it. I couldn't believe what was happening, and at that moment, I said to myself, I'm going to turn this into not the Oprah show, but the Vinny show. Number one, women don't even hit their sexual prime until they hit 40. They don't even know what's going on until they're 40.
Oh man, I couldn't even imagine being on. Couldn't even imagine being on the Oprah Winfrey Show back in the day.
Possibly be able to run a show television. The older woman, the difference between riding in a Volkswagen and a Cadillac. If you want to ride in a Volkswagen, go right ahead. If you want the Cadillac, go for an older woman. Well,
they look so. You gotta watch this clip. They look so just confused because everybody looks confused. He just looks like this whole thing was staged, and everyone's just like, who is reading this off to him?
I learned arithmetic. I don't see how two people can have something in common if they're not the same age. But it seems like people are treating this like some sort of fetish. What could you possibly have in common?
Let's say Cher walked into the room and said she had to have you.
I guess this would Cher was the big thing.
Get Cher on the phone.
Oh, I got Cher on the phone.
On a date during the show.
Cher is on the phone.
Cher, my name is Vinny Tordridge. In front of the whole country. Is the camera on me? Yeah, camera's on. Cher, I live in Beverly Hills. Let's get together and have lunch. I'll have my agent, all your agents, and we'll do it because we'll have a great
So excited.
The show ended, and I went back to LA, and I just assumed, well, that show's gonna bomb. As of last year, it was the seventh highest rated
Show in Oprah's history.
People still recognize me for it today, and virtually none of it was true. I took that realization that media can change everything.
It's true.
Eisenhower has a heart attack.
Absolutely true.
And he wants the whole country to know that this was a real issue. I am happy the doctors have given me at least a parole, if not a pardon.
Pardon.
And I expect to be back at my accustomed duties, although they say I must ease my way into them and not bulldoze my way into them. But the media had other ideas. They have their own agenda. He had the common cold of heart attacks. He didn't really have a bad one. The media was trying to show him on the golf course, having a great round of golf.
Back on the course.
He was fine that diet was because he was also like a 4-pack.
4-pack smoker a day. And the media wanted to make people think that it wasn't his diet. 4-pack smoker a day. Stop smoking. Now.
A smoker, which may very well have given him his heart attack.
Yes, according to this survey, more doctors smoke Camel than any other cigarette. Try Camel yourself.
Try Camel.
Around that time, enters Ansel Keys.
Ansel Keys.
Ansel Keys was a pathologist at the University of Minnesota. He got the idea in the 1950s that saturated fat and cholesterol were what caused heart disease.
Strikes without warning.
And then the weakness. Like 5 to get it?
But we can't say
Who or when or why. This guy.
Ansel Keys was this incredibly persuasive person. He had a really outside belief in his own ideas.
The facts are simple. You know the chief killer of Americans is cardiovascular disease.
Cardiovascular.
Degenerates of the heart and blood vessels.
Wow.
Here are vital statistics.
Okay, so his heart death rate statistics, men's ages 40 to 59 years. Australia is 70%, Canada 74%, Italy 34%, Sweden 46%, and USA is 100. What the heck? Come on.
This shows this problem here in America.
My
It's the worst in the
gosh.
world.
Ansel Keys was famous for something called the 7-country study.
7-country
This is
study.
where he went and studied 7 different countries and came up with this hypothesis as to how we're supposed to eat based on correlation.
Ansel Keys is the one who proposed what he called the diet heart hypothesis, and
Diet
that was
heart
that saturated
hypothesis.
fat and cholesterol, dietary cholesterol, would give you a heart attack.
Give you a heart attack.
Especially saturated fat, like like hot oil down a cold stovepipe. It would just clog up your arteries and give you a heart attack.
The problem is he cherry-picked these countries to fit what he was trying to hypothesize. It set out to prove that the more calories you got from fat, the better chance you had of getting heart disease. It seemed like a straight line between the
Italy,
least fat
England,
and
Canada,
the most fat
US.
zone, with the U.S. at the top. The only problem is he studied 22 countries.
So for right now, yeah, I mean this is just absolutely insanity. So there was 22 countries actually studied. There's actually number 22 is above U.S., but I mean they're all over the place. But the way he cherry picks them so well is that it literally goes Japan is at the bottom, you go up to Italy, England and Wales, Australia, Canada, and then U.S. is all the way up here. Like all of us should just have heart disease. We should all be dead right now. Like there's no reason why any of us should be alive right now. Like all of us should just be dead from heart disease. Sorry, like whiteboard, like weirdly falling off the wall. It's so weird. But yeah, hold on.
Countries, the results were all over the place.
Yeah.
He took the 7 countries that proved this point that fat causes heart disease. This study made Keys the temporary savior of the medical community.
Savior. Oh my gosh.
Such that he was able to get onto the American Heart Association Nutrition Committee, and he turned the whole association around in 1 year and got them in 1961 to recommend that all Americans restrict saturated fat and cholesterol in their diet in order to fight heart disease.
1961.
Dietary fat and its relation to heart attacks and strokes.
This is when everything hit
Most
the fan.
persons in the United States who are overweight will find it profitable to reduce their total caloric intake. Reducing the amount of fat in the diet is one way to do this.
This is the first advice anywhere in
The
the
world.
world telling people not to eat saturated fat and cholesterol to fight heart attacks. That's like the beginning of it all. That is what just blossomed, bloomed, grew into the giant oak tree of advice that we have now. We have no credible evidence to say that saturated fat causes heart disease.
No evidence that saturated fat causes heart disease. None. 1961, there on out, was the reason why all of the myths, all of the supposed studies about not having fat, fat's bad, all of those less fat, low fat diet, all of those drinks, foods, supplements, all of that can be traced back to there. Okay? We have to have fat in our diets. It's obviously proven out because we had all of the studies, we had all this, we had all the vegans and all the food, and progressively we have gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. None of that could have happened if we would have just realized right then and there that we're supposed to have fat and that we're just supposed to be responsible for our own health. Like maybe not smoking cigarettes, not just accumulating this mass quality of just useless information now. And we've gotten to such a dramatic point that we're now having to rethink everything all over again. Because since the 60s, we just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. But the 60s, the 70s, especially the 80s, going into the 90s, what do we have? All of the new diets, all the fads, all the cardio, all the working out, over and over and over again. That's all we had. All we had. We thought we knew it all, and now look where we are. We're back at square one, redoing everything all over again. And I think that's another real big reason why people are starting to find the carnivore diet and the ketogenic diet. They're realizing that a fat is a key element in life and health, something we have to have. Can we have too much of it? Yes, we probably can, but it's something that we have to have. And thinking that you're getting rid of it and thinking that you're getting rid of the fat on your body is two different complete things. Okay, coming up 20 minutes, so I'm going to stop it there. Right now, we're about 30 minutes and 10 seconds into the video. Told you guys it's going to be a long one. I'm going to try to give more of my personal thoughts, but I really hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm going to try to bring more content, and I'm going to keep doing this till this is over. I actually got another great documentary that came out this year. It's called Fat Fiction, so it's probably going to be the one that I'm going to start watching after this. I'm probably going to watch it on my own time, like 1 or 2 times, and then after that, come back and start making videos about that one. But I'll see you guys on the next one. Please stay healthy, keep safe, stay away from people, and just, try to make it out there. See you guys on the next one. And like I always say, if I can do this, anybody can do this. Peace out, y'all.